Fiery horse with the speed of light.
Hey guys, what's up? If you're new to the channel, I welcome you, and if you're returning, I welcome you back. Alrighty, that's usually how I start. So today I want to show you something, and I don't know if you've heard of this person, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. I'm in a cemetery north of Detroit. I'm in Troy, Michigan, and it's called Whitechapel. But there's something here I want to show you, and there's somebody I want to tell you about. Have you ever heard of Beemer? Now, Beemer, if that name is not familiar to you, then I could put a mask on. That's what I was going to do for this video. I was going to buy a mask, put a Lone Ranger mask on, and that will give you a hint of who he is, but now I've given it away. Beemer is one of the original Lone Rangers. He played it on the radio. He had silver in a barn at his place in Oxford, Michigan. So let's look for his grave, and I'll tell you a little bit about Beemer. Let's look for his grave. Right there. Beemer. Together in memory with his wife, 1900 to 1993. But there is Brace, 1902 to 1965. Now let me tell you a little bit about Beemer. He was the Lone Ranger. He was the radio actor, and he was the third actor to play the voice of the Lone Ranger on radio. But he played it from 1941 to 1954. The longest.
The Lone Ranger reined up at the hitch rack in front of Sheriff Parmley's office. Two men waiting around the corner of the building watched the masked man dismount and toss the reins of his horse over the stout bar.
It's a Lone Ranger, no question about it, Pete.
We've got to get him, Jake, before he talks to the sheriff. Stand ready to jump him.
I'm set. The rat-faced whelp had his facts straight.
I thought the weasel was mistaken when he said the Lone Ranger was heading this way.
He weren't mistaken. Get ready now.
Jump him! All right. Crack him! Get him!
Hold on.
Turn him this way. I'll get him.
I don't like being turned that way.
I'll show you no masked man can gun for our sheriff.
You missed!
Oh!
Here's another!
Oh! You won't get me that way. I'll fix you.
Too slow!
Oh.
He was the most famous radio voice of the Lone Ranger. He broadcasted from WXYZ AM in Detroit. He was born in 1902 in Illinois, and he died in Oxford Township, Michigan in 1965. He had a farm up there. He had Silver, the horse. Now, his radio episodes were released on records and tapes, and even TV's Lone Ranger, Clayton Moore, did his best to imitate Beemer's Hi-Yo Silver.
Hi-Yo Silver! Hi!
Now, Beemer resided in Oxford Township, Michigan. He raised thoroughbred horses on his 300-acre ranch, Paint Creek Acres. Now, I was going to go there because I wanted to show you the farm and everything, but it's a lot of that whole is all subdivision now. Now, the barn where the great white stallion Silver used to stay was there. And it's rumored that the horse is even buried on the property. Now, Brace died of a heart attack, March 1st, 1965. And this is his final resting place. Alrighty guys, now it's freezing outside, but I wanted to come and show you this because I thought it was so interesting to see where the Lone Ranger, Brace Beemer, was buried and tell you a little bit about him. One of the things I find from doing these vlogs is that I'm learning so much about people I didn't know, places I didn't know, and I find it interesting, and I thought you might too. So thanks for watching, I appreciate you. Let's go on more adventures together.